Hey guys, I finally got the old Falcon on the dyno today and got some good results. It was meant to be a week after my last video that I was meant to have it up there, but here we are about a month after my last video and it's just been done. Now, I had some hold-ups that were a bit out of my hands, but it is what it is, better late than never. It ended up going on a roller dyno rather than a hub dyno, which I'd initially booked in for, but it gives me sort of a more realistic idea on what sort of power it's putting down to the ground rather than at the hubs. So I suppose you could call it a bonus, although I would have liked it on the hubs, but it is what it is. It's still got the old 277 ratio diff in it, so it's like a highway diff, so the power curve would be a lot more, it'd come up a lot quicker if it had, you know, a lower diff more suitable for the setup, but it is what it is at the moment and that's what it's got in it, so that's fine. Now we revved the old donk to 7,300 RPM today and it was still climbing, so he said that that's enough for today, considering the tall diff and everything in it's putting a lot of strain on the engine. So 7.3 is what we left it at today, but it was still climbing, so there's still more in it. So after we get a lower diff ratio sorted for it and do a bit more testing, I think we'll push it over the 7.5 limit and just see where it climbs to, because the engine just wants to rev. The camshaft and the single plane manifold is just working awesome. Yeah, so we did a couple of runs. I wanted to try a few different timing levels. So first off, started as a base just on 34 degrees total timing. Now that all seemed to work well. It was making a ton of torque and good power. Decided to try it on 36. It made even more torque again down low, but everything in the curve after about 4.5 grand lost out. So yeah, we took it back to 34, done a few more runs with it and left it at that. So it did really well for a naturally aspirated V8. There's still more to come. As I said, I still want to turn the engine harder, maybe over 7.5, and so yeah, still got a few more little things to do to it, so still more to come, but for now it is what it is, and I'll edit in the dyno videos and dyno sheets, so hope you enjoy and see you next time. Cheers for watching, guys. Alrighty, last run. So this was the final result. This was the best power curve throughout. This was on 34 degrees total timing, through our C4, through our 38,000 RPM converter, and through the tall 277 diff. So pretty good result. Now the next graph that's on here showing is where we ran 36 total degrees timing, and it picked up torque down low, 25 or so more Newton meters than the first graph, although it was just weaker throughout the rest of the graph, about after 4,500 RPM. So we went back to the 34 degrees timing and left it at that, because it was just better the whole way through. So all in all, I think it's a pretty good result for an old 351 Cleveland, through a C4 and a big 9-inch, but more to come. Maybe even put a 150 shot on it and see how that goes. But that's all in the future. So see you next time.